Today is Thursday, March 20th, maybe 2025, something like that. It's like probably 1 a.m. And I've been filming these video diaries about little things in my 20s, in life in my 20s, mostly for myself to look back on, but also if someone out there needs to feel less alone. That's why I actually share them on the internet. I've been crying and I'm PMSing, so it doesn't help, but I guess I just want to share my experience. When I started these video diaries, I knew I wanted to be raw so that I could actually look back and see how far I've come. But when you're actually not doing good, it's really hard to put a camera in front of your face and be like, hey. People that film themselves crying is so bizarre to me, genuinely. And here I am, but it feels so wrong, I've been going to therapy for a few months, and it doesn't seem to be helping. I also haven't talked to her about any of the super deep stuff. I don't really want to. I feel like the stuff I've brought to my therapist is sometimes just overvalidated. Every feeling I have, it's that's understandable. Maybe it is, but I don't need to be told that it's normal. I need you to tell me that it's not a part of who I am and how to fix it, But I've just been super struggling. And I've dealt with anxiety and depression since I was 13. And it's just so hard to feel like you're one person, but you display someone else because of anxiety or depression. And I watched an episode of Modern Love today, and the girl had bipolar, and this is really being raw and honest, but I'm watching her before they even say that it's bipolar, and I'm like, that's me. I feel like I'll be doing so good, so much better than good. I'll be doing fantastic and great, and then one day I just hit a wall, and life is terrible, and everything feels so big. And I guess, I don't know, I want to talk about this so you don't feel alone, but also share your experience with me, because the internet has changed a lot of us, because there's people that we can connect with, and that's something I was crying about, is that I grew up watching Bertaley, and they were my online family when I didn't have a family. But anyway, I'd love to connect, but it's so paralyzing for me. And it's you get so in your head. I started school in January, and I had to pass a math test to get into college, which I am terrible at math, and I didn't know any of it, and so I studied for a month. I went on this insane rampage of studying math, got accepted into the program to go to school for interior design and was so excited. And then as soon as I got there, it was like, I don't want to be here anymore. And it's so paralyzing because you work so hard for something and you have these really great moments, and then you hit that wall and it's like I'm not happy all of a sudden, and I'm tired and I don't care. And the brain fog is something I feel like no one talks about, which I've dealt with chronic illness since I was 14. But I also think that like brain fog and fatigue can have a lot to do with mental health as well, not just my illness. I need like a tissue, like actually. And now that I'm in school, it's like I have a new math class and it's online, and like I almost had a mental breakdown because I couldn't figure out perfectly to a T how the class was gonna work, and we haven't even had our first day of class yet. Like, they probably explain it, but I've been like not sleeping and eating because I can't stop thinking about how I don't know how the math class works. And it's like irrational, because if like my teacher's not gonna let me fail because I don't know how the class works. It's my first online class, and that one thing has me like wanting to quit school. And so I don't know if this is like depression or something more. I know it's anxiety and depression, but like I just don't know what to do when I hit that wall. And the worst part is like everyone around you that doesn't struggle with it or seems like they don't, like, I don't know, I just compare myself. It's like, what is wrong with me? And it's that difference, like feeling like one day I'm exactly who I want to be and I'm productive and I'm happy and the sun is shining. And it's like one wrong thing, or I wake up the next day and it's just gone. So anyway, I guess want to connect with people and just also be honest and be able to look back on this. Hopefully when I'm doing better. Because it's just so lonely, you know? It's like I'm going to therapy, for goodness sakes. Like, it's not helping. Like, I haven't sat there and told her. I feel like I go to therapy and I tell her how I feel and she writes it down, and then it's like, what next? I don't know, I'd just like to get through the next week without having to make a depression plan, you know what I mean? So, or I'd like to have a career without wanting to quit every week because I hit a brick wall mentally. So, oh, this is so pathetic. But, oh well. Yeah. I think that's all for this video diary, because I should probably go to bed or try. So I'll see you next time.